Shit, bitch, fucking ass and blap blap, motherfucker.
You're cordially invited, bitch!
Normally when I make a video of this, I used to do a friendly "Hey, what's up?" and all that other good stuff, and also crack on with a funny joke. This ain't one of them, unfortunately. Yes, I know how this is gonna play out. I know it's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna try to get through it because reading these stories and after hearing what Biden said when he defended China with what they're doing with this is actually pretty fucked up on so many levels. Like Jeezy fucking Pete's. Alright, let's be honest. It's no surprise that there's the Uighur people that are in internment camps where they are being subjected to the most fucked up, the extremely fucked up human rights atrocities imaginable. I would say some things, but let's just say that the CCP has managed to well, you know what forcefully did the Uighur women to do things that is not consensual. I'm going to say that right off the bat, and try not to stick my head on it one because it was like, ugh. And also they were forced sterilizing the women so that they cannot give birth. They can't give birth through forced sterilization. Yes. Look, I'm trying to get through this, and I'm trying not to get a little bit angry than I'm already is, because it is. And basically, lots of companies like Disney was the one who actually did this shit. Who actually not only said nothing about it, but not only doing business with China and the CCP, but they also think the internment camps in the credits of the live-action Mulan movie, which is, well, technically, the movie that totally is totally worse than the original, and also it brings the question of why we need a live-action Mulan movie to begin with. I mean, seriously, I didn't watch it on Disney Plus. I managed to get it through serious sites. Even when I got it for fucking free, it was bad. It was really bad, like really bad. It was like instead of her being like a warrior woman who tries to fight, they made her into a superpower being with no faults whatsoever. So basically, they made a badass woman who had to work from the bottom and make it to the top into a fucking Mary Sue. Oh my god. To this point, everybody would say the same thing. Like, oh my god, they gave her the Star Wars sequel trilogy treatment. Yeah, that's right, I went there. What do you want from me? Okay, let me read this story and I'll get back to you. Okay. This one is big. Biden takes some. This is from the Daily Sabah. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But here it is. Biden takes heat after calling Uighur Muslim genocide as a different form. I can say it. Don't worry. I've been demonetized anyway. I'm just saying this. Let me read what it is, and I'll get back to you. Sorry. U.S. President Joe Biden faced swift criticism after he called the genocide of Uighur Muslims in Chinese western region of Xinjiang a different norm, in spite of the State Department's condemnation of the atrocities of the camp, following reports conducted by the BBC of this month that highlighted systematic rape and torture of women detainees by police and guards. Speaking at a CNN town hall meeting in the state of Wisconsin on Tuesday evening, Biden shared details about the recent phone conversations with his Chinese counterpart and made the remarks on how he plans to deal with human rights abuses in China. The U.S. president recalled that he talked to his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, which people call him Winnie the goddamn Pooh, which he is, for 2 hours last week, and they know each other, quote unquote, well. Biden said that his colleague is focused on maintaining a united, tightly controlled China. However, the U.S. president said, as the leader of the country, he has to speak out against Beijing's aggression in Hong Kong, as well as what he's doing with the Uighur in the western mountains of China. Culturally, there are different norms that each country and their leaders are expected to follow. Biden said, prompting critics to accuse him of downplaying the violation of human rights in Xinjiang's camps. A strategic advisor of former U.S. President Donald Trump, Boris Epstein, called Biden's remarks horrible. Asked if there will be any repercussions against China over the rights abuses, Biden said, well, there will be repercussions to China, and he, as in she, knows that. We must speak out for human rights. So we are, said Biden, pleading to continue to assert America's role as a human rights representative at the UN and other agencies that have impacted on China's attitude. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, in part, agreed with the outgoing Secretary of State Mike Pompeo during his confirmation hearings last month and called the Chinese government torture of Uighur Muslims a genocide. He said that there's been a strong and long bipartisan commitment to Taiwan, and the commitment to Taiwan is something that we hold to very strongly. I made clear the U.S. will defend our nation's interests, stand up for our democratic values, and hold Beijing accountable for the abuses of the international system, Blinken wrote in his Twitter post. Biden's National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, last month urged Washington to be prepared to act as well as to oppose cause for what China is doing in Xinjiang, what it's doing in Hong Kong, and for the publicity it threats towards it is projected towards Taiwan. It's not just this, and it's not just that, man. Not just that. Even the New York Post is coming out. Biden's horrific excuse for Beijing's Uighur genocide. The State Department described China's mass internment of Uighur Muslims as an atrocity that's shock of consequences. Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and current Secretary of State Anthony Blinken both agreed that the horrendous treatment qualifies as genocide. President Biden, however, chalked it up the systematic rape and abuses of the Muslim minority as cultural differences. Tuesday on CNN, Biden summoned his recent phone calls to Chinese President Xi Jinping, explaining the communist leader's rationale for rounding up the Uyghurs like he was defending and misstood it an old friend. The president even resumed about the time he traveled 17,000 miles with Xi and got to know him so well. His good buddy Biden is only forcing Uyghurs in concentration camps to unify his country. Right, they say, right. Me on the other hand, oh, bullshit. Yes, the president also said that the United States will continue to stand up for human rights. But will it go after the violation that the chief whitewashes when his son is still in business with China's interests? Oh, here it comes now. As Steve Muzzin does for Post readers, fresh evidence keeps coming out that rapes, beatings, and torture are routine in Belgium's vocational schools. Yeah, that's a fancy way of saying concentration camps. President Donald Trump banned cotton and tomato products made in the Xinjiang region for forced labor in the Uighur camps and assured visa restrictions and financial sanctions on Communist Party officials. The bipartisan Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act would add new sanctions. Yet, here's the new president basically denying Belgium's ethnic cleansing of a minority group of 3 million people. If Biden can explain away genocide, what can't he make excuses for? I mean, and honestly, And honestly, I kind of was peeved off about it, to be perfectly honest. Because, you know, look, we got feminists here, we got goddamn feminists around here, woke-ass feminists, who actually was trying to say, who actually going on to say, oh, well, you know, the patriarchy, all that shit, fighting a stupid-ass patriarchy and all that shit. Which most of the time it's just random gab and fucking bullshit, to be perfectly honest. But you never hear them going after these. We never hear them go after these countries, going after countries like China who pulls this kind of crap. Who pulls this kind of crap? It's all. I mean, it's really funny. It's really fucking funny how. Ow. It's really fucking funny how they always scream about, oh, the patriarchy. Oh, the patriarchy. When it's always dealing with when it's always doing about the fucking ow. Okay, let me get a word. Okay, got it. It's really funny how they always scream about patriarchy, about the patriarchy and all that other random and all that unnecessary random bullshit. When it's always facing about here, but when there's actual shit that's going down, that's actually going down in other countries, you don't hear a fucking peep from these motherfuckers. Peep for these motherfuckers. But oh no, we have to worry about patriarchy that's happening around here because that's way more important than what's happening out there. I mean, and it's really funny how celebrities will bend over backwards for China. And it's not just, and we're not talking about Hollywood celebrities, we're talking athletes too. I'm looking at you, LeBron James and Colin Kaepernick, you bum motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't hear you guys calling out China and their atrocities to the Uighur people. Oh right, I keep forgetting. Oh right, because if you did, then you will lose fucking money. Yeah, because that's all you fucking care about. All you care about is trying to get that China money. That's all you fucking care about. Like I said, this is fucking. It's funny how this is happening. It's funny how this is crazy, and the fact that people are getting fucking away with this is sickening to my core. But you know, I know this happening. I always know that. But you know, they'll do anything, and I mean anything, to protect China. Why? Because they want that money, and they want to make sure that no one talks bad about China. Nobody wants to talk bad about China. I mean, no surprise right there. I mean, I wouldn't talk bad about them either if I'm on their payroll. But yeah, like I said, this is really big. This is a really big. This is really messed up, and this is bad on Biden's part. And like I said, I won't be too surprised if he actually and I'm not even surprised if this will backfire on him. That he will face criticism. But like I said, we'll definitely see how this one plays out. So I just want to put this out there, but you know, it's really funny how feminists never talk about this, never call out China for all this, but they will run their mouths and be pissed off about shit that's happening here. And it's funny how I have to say this, and I know a lot of YouTubers are saying this, and I'm not even a goddamn feminist. I'm not even a male feminist. Thank God. That's too much trouble for me right there. But I would like to know what your 2 cents on this whole thing. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and this, that, and the third. Yeah, I died. So what else? So what else is new? But until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky, just signing off. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos. It really means a lot, and I do love you when you leave a comment on here, because it means a lot. But I want to say that please be safe, be well, and we can make it out of here. But yeah, I'll be back with somewhat of a fun video down the pipeline, just to make you happy. Okay. God bless you all, and fuck the CCP.